We are here today for the Utah PTA Pulse podcast. My name is Corey Fairholm. I am the immediate past president and the host of the podcast today. And I'm introducing Angelie.
Hi, I'm Angelie Ado, the VP of Advocacy. That's my new title.
New one.
Yeah.
And today, we are talking to the Director of Membership, Andrea Hitton. Thank you for being with us today.
Of course, thanks for inviting me.
Yes, of course, thanks for coming. And Angelie, icebreaker.
All right, so today's question is, do you believe in any conspiracy theories? No judgment. That's for anyone to answer.
You know, my husband is a huge conspiracy theorist. If he had the money and the resources, we'd be in a bunker 20 feet underground. So, you know, he's a little, maybe a believer a little bit, you know, maybe Bigfoot a little bit, or, you know, Nessie.
Totally.
Those kind of creatures.
Where was I the other day? We were talking about, it might have been here. I don't know, we were talking about landing on the moon. And I'm like, but how come we haven't went since? Like, we've sent a rover. The rover's there all the time. But, like, how come we don't have any people ever go there anymore?
You see the clip on social media? There was some NASA guy at a press conference, and he said, and we're finally going to land someone on the moon.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm totally not a conspiracy theorist, I don't feel like. But every once in a while, I'm like, What about you, Corey?
No. I don't think so. Nope, I do not believe in it. No.
Just sometimes.
No, I don't want to have those thoughts. Okay.
No, I'm not digging down.
I can't go down that road. Because then it goes down, you know, straight. And then you worry about it. So, no, I'm good.
It's true.
How about you?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of think Bigfoot's out there somewhere, because I'm like, there is no way that we like know all the animals and like all the fish and all the birds that are out there. You know, like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, the sea, they say, is only, 20% discovered or something?
Yeah.
And there's so much more that we haven't gotten to.
Oh, dear. Okay.
You just never know.
We got lots to, yeah.
Need a whole topic podcast on this.
Yeah, we could go down a separate path that way. Yeah.
That'd be
Good
right.
question.
All right.
Okay, well, we're here because membership is so important for Utah PTA. So, tell us about membership. What's your job? What do you do?
Director of Membership is very exciting. I just get to invite people to be a part of Utah PTA, and I think that's the most exciting thing. And the more membership we have, the greater advocacy we have. In addition to just inviting members to join, help develop the campaign, share the events that we're doing. This year our campaign is birthday party, because Utah PTA is 100 years old. Very exciting.
Woohoo, that's awesome.
Yes. And then also looking and see where we can increase membership. See if there's certain areas that maybe need some extra support, some more resources, and just figuring out where that is. And then also recognizing people, being able to recognize PTAs and the amazing efforts that they're putting forth to get more and more members. And that's the fun part.
I love that. That's great. So you're giving awards to PTAs that increase their membership, or tell us about that.
So we have quite a few awards that we do. The first one, the deadline just passed, is called the Early Bird Award. And that's if they get 50% of last year's membership by September 25th. And we actually got 212 PTAs.
That's amazing.
Yes. I think it was about 33% of our PTAs.
Increase?
Got the 50%.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is like the first 2 months of membership.
Absolutely. And that's when the majority of our membership comes in, but we'll still see a good amount of membership come in through October, November, December. And so that's where we really have all those milestones for them to hit.
Okay.
And this year we actually have 2 new awards for the 100 years. And the first one is called the Utah PTA Centennial Unit. And that's if they get 100 members by October 25th. So they still have a couple weeks for that. If they earn that, they will get one of our centennial banners. They're high quality, made of vinyl, and then they can use that to display at their school or display at different events that they have.
That's awesome.
And then the other one is it's called the Visionary Award. If they get 100 members over last year's, or double their membership if they had less than 100, then they will get entered to win a buy one get one free for our leadership convention that we do every May up in Layton.
Okay.
Do you know how many schools we're sitting at that like already have over 100 members by chance?
I haven't counted, but I know there's quite a few that have already hit it. There's a lot of elementaries and secondaries. I know our Region 3 and Region 8 are some of our big ones that have already hit that. But
what areas are those? Region 3 is?
Region 3 is Davis County, thank
Okay.
you. So Davis County, Davis School District, and then Alpine School District down in northern Utah County.
Okay, that's great. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's awesome. They're doing so great.
Yeah, that's great. Especially in the second month.
Yes, it's real nice to see the numbers right up front, which means they're actively engaging their members right away.
So if I'm just a random person and I find this podcast, how do I become a member?
That is a great question. There are a couple ways you can do it. You can go to utahpta.org and you can search to find your local PTA and get their link. We have all the links on our website. The other way would be to contact the local school in your area. You can talk to the front desk if you don't know who the PTA officers are. You can go to the front desk at the school and they'll know who the president is, and they'll be able to direct you to either contact them or to the PTA's website to join.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
pretty easy.
That's great. I know a lot of times people are saying, oh, I don't want to join because that means I have to volunteer. What does a membership of Utah PTA and a local PTA mean?
So that is definitely a common misperception that we have. We love our volunteers, but just because you join does not require any volunteer hours at all. So we will totally be happy to take your dues to help contribute to the programs of our students. But if you want to get involved, then there are more ways. However, being a member, if you don't want to volunteer, it also means that you have a voice to be able to speak to how the PTA spends their money and what programs they do. You also are connected to the larger community and to the teachers and the administration. And then you become a voice for our advocacy to be able to go up to Capitol Hill and advocate for more school funding, better programs, healthier schools for our kids.
So it's really given us a power up at the Hill to say we have, 70,000, 100,000 members. And that's how many parents and teachers are members to help these kids, right?
Absolutely, because
Okay.
when the legislators see that we have so many parents supporting what we are advocating for, then they listen.
What if I don't have kids in school? Can I join?
Oh, absolutely, you can join. We love it when aunts, uncles, grandparents, business owners, just community members join. You can still care about the community and care about the schools and care about the kids in the area, even if you don't have kids of your own or kids still in your home.
That's great. What's usually the average cost of a membership?
I think $8 is right around our membership.
Okay.
They range anywhere from $6. I think Park City, has upwards of $25, I think. But $8, I think, is the most common.
And see, and that's not bad.
No, and that's once per year. So that's a
Yeah.
whole year's membership.
And that gives me membership with Utah PTA and National PTA as well.
Absolutely. It's one membership for the whole thing. And there's discounts and perks that you can get with both Utah PTA and National PTA by that one annual membership fee.
And do you know what are those perks for National PTA?
National PTA, I know they have some discounts with some different businesses, but they also that opens access to training that they offer called Thrive. And there's topics not just on PTA things, but also leadership training, conflict management, and
it's
Yeah.
also like availability of grants and
yes, you can apply for grants.
Yeah, and if that PTA, is current and active and they have membership, then they can, there's tons of grants out there that National PTA is giving out to local PTAs
There are tons.
to help with programs and
Yeah. STEAM, I know some that they do,
Yeah.
or reflections, advocacy, a lot of programs to do inclusivity, diversity at your school.
that's great.
Yes.
So there's that benefit there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Love that. Do you see, right now we're in October.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see an increase happening November, December, January? I mean, it's a year-long thing, right?
Yes, your membership drive and getting new members absolutely needs to be year-long. It's not just a event at back to school or a couple of events in the fall. It is something we want to push for all year long. And while the majority of our members do join right at the beginning of the year when school starts, people join all the time, especially new people coming to the school, or they're just learning about the PTA and the opportunities. They want to become connected. And so you can join anytime. And that's why we have the different milestones. We have one in February called I Heart PTA.
Okay.
And that's where if you get 14 members by February 25th, then you can qualify to earn that award and be entered into a drawing.
So you have an award for every single month for
Almost
membership?
every,
Okay.
up until March 1st.
Into March 1st.
That's when a lot of the awards become due. So there's, I think, 5 or 6 that are due March 1st. And so there's lots of people earning that award and possible prizes at that time.
That's great. Okay. That's a great
Yeah.
way to recognize schools in getting their membership. Do you
Yeah.
find that with local PTAs that, what's their membership drive like? Do they have themes? How do they, do they give awards to the kids?
A little bit of both. It varies at each school. They can choose to adopt our theme, birthday, or they can do their own. I've seen some do like a Lego theme, some do superhero, and they just make it fun. I think a big part of it is involving the kids and making it fun for them, making it an organization that they want to participate in and invite their parents to participate in. And I've seen a lot of like class competitions. Sometimes they'll say
that'd be good.
how many members per grade, or even just sending the membership slip home with the student. And then if they bring it back, they get to go to like a pizza party or an ice cream party or something.
So there's a big incentive for the kids to encourage their parents to become members.
Absolutely. And the more members we have, the bigger events we're able to do. And all the events are for the kids. We always do things for the kids. Except maybe teacher appreciation, but that's still supporting the teachers that then help our kids.
To help our kids. Yeah, because we are mission focused on helping those kids reach their potential.
Absolutely.
That's great. That's great.
So I heard of this really interesting idea last week. I think it was last week. But my friend was telling me that they were doing a membership drive and the prize was actually for the teachers. So the amount of kids that their parents joined the class that had like the highest percentage, then the teachers would get an extra 30 minutes of lunch, and the PTA volunteers would take over their class, background checked volunteers. They would take over that class for that extra 30 minutes. So they'd get an hour lunch. And I think, if I remember right, that PTA was going to provide that teacher lunch too.
Oh, wow.
And so there was a big teacher push too, because they were like, wait, I want that. Like, I want that extra long time. Like, I need that lunch, But I thought that was really like an interesting idea, and I hadn't heard of that idea before. But
Yeah.
I loved that.
I hadn't really heard of that either, and I think that's great because we want our teachers to join, because we want them to be supported, and they can apply for grants too, and they're just amazing, and we want them to even help us decide in what we do and how we support the kids, what programs we do in their school that they work at.
Well, it's a parent-teacher working
Exactly.
together. Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Well, and I think parents are more willing to join if their teacher asks them to join, as opposed to just like the PTA president, because obviously it's the PTA president's job to ask you to join PTA,
Yes.
But when someone else says it, or I always like to when a principal does a nice email home, like talking about all the things that PTA does, and when they truly understand like what the membership of PTA is, like that's powerful too.
Yeah, getting that buy-in from someone outside the PTA, even though we're partners with the school, I think parents kind of see them separate from the PTA sometimes, and so to get that buy-in from them, then the parents and the community be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's something I can do.
Yeah.
Even the other night, we were at City Council for South Jordan, and we went and handed out the QR code for all the schools and encouraged the City Council members to join because they are community members, and that brings in that part of the community in our mission to say we're supporting the schools, we're supporting the future of these kids. So I think that's important too, to ask, community members, your mayor, council, city council, school board members.
Absolutely.
It's for everyone. Everyone should be joining PTA to support these kids.
Yeah. And that reminds me, we actually have another membership award in partnership with our advocacy team, where if a PTA can get 3 elected officials to join their PTA, they can be entered to win a drawing, because we do want those elected officials.
I like
in there.
that. That's great. So like your senator, your House of Representatives, your city council, school board. That's a great one. Okay.
Absolutely. We want to be at the table with them, and we want them at our table so that we can discuss these issues and make it better for everyone.
Well, and I like that because they're part of the community. They live in the community. They want what's best for our children as well. So they should belong to PTA.
Yeah.
That's great. What's our goal for this year? How many members?
So our goal is 100,000. And that's a big goal over last year's, but I think it is absolutely doable. And we want it to go with our 100-year theme. But I think it's doable with encouraging our members to join. And we've activated a bunch of new PTAs this year, reactivated them. Our region chairs and area directors are really working hard to get that support out there and get the new PTAs going. So I think we can definitely reach that goal.
Okay, and what did we reach last year? 75?
I think it's 75. Our goal was 80,000.
Okay, so it's an increase of like 25,000 to 20.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can do this.
I mean, it
Absolutely.
seems like
We
a
can do
lot, but there's a lot of people in Utah and a lot of people that have involved in the schools,
Yeah, well, I was looking at the history of Utah PTA, and it was like back in the 80s, we had over 100,000 members. And
We
that
did.
was before all these people moved to Utah. We have a whole lot bigger population than we did back then. So if we can do it in the 80s, we can definitely do it now.
And that was before you could even do it online. Like, it's so easy now.
It's totally easy now.
You don't have to fill out any paperwork or anything.
I know, yeah, because it used to be an envelope that came home, and now I can just go to online. So where do I go?
So GiveBacks is our main platform where most of our PTAs have theirs. Now they each have their own separate website that you join, so you make sure you join their PTA. And to find a list of that, some school districts have a list, but really to find the central, utahpta.org /join?
I think so.
I think it is join, and then you can just go on and find the school you want to join, right?
Yeah, you just start typing in the school that's closest to you, that either your kids go to, or that is just in your neighborhood.
School. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we haven't mentioned yet, but you can join multiple PTAs too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, yeah.
Yes.
So I was going to say, can I join 10, 12?
Yeah.
You can join as many as you can afford.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Don't
I've
go
got
broke
kids
joining
in 2
PTA
schools.
though.
Yeah. And I think I'm a member of 3 PTAs so far this year.
That's great.
And I always join for my husband as well.
Oh, so do I too.
Yes.
I do that all the time. He's always like, what PTA do I belong to this year? And I'm like, this one. And he's like, okay. I've even joined my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So husbands are absolutely welcome and encouraged to join, not just the moms. We want the dads
we
too.
need dads in PTA, don't we?
Yes, we do. I mean, having that father in the school is such a huge impact and really connects the school. They've got some great programs for dads too that some PTAs can do, and really have that different skill building and that different bonding that males can bring that us moms can't always bring.
That's true. That's true.
They always act different when a male comes.
Yes.
Like, it's like kind of hilarious to watch.
But also too, I mean, they could also join we have a Beehive unit, which is they can join the state PTA unit.
Yeah.
And that is $12 a person, so
Yes.
they can join that as well.
Yeah, so that's definitely a way to do it. If you don't want to join a local school, or you don't know of a local school, then we have the Beehive unit that you can join, and that's through givebacks as well, and you can find that on our website. And then you can be a member of PTA and enjoy all the benefits of being a member of Utah National PTA, and you can join through some credit unions as well.
Yeah, Mountain America Credit Union and America First and Golden West. If we go in there and you open an account, you can also choose to join a PTA that way as well.
Yeah, so that's a real easy way to join.
Yeah, that's a good partnership we have with them.
If you already have an account there, they can just go in and
No,
add
I
that,
think
right?
when you open an account, then they...
Okay.
But I don't know, they could probably add it.
Guess we'll have to try it out.
I know, guess we'll have to go find that out, yeah.
I'm like, let me go to America First.
Well, that's good. Can membership people contact you if they have any questions or concerns or...
Yeah, if there's any questions, I always want to, if you do have someone that you know locally, to contact your local president or council president. But absolutely, we can help you. My email address is just andrea@utahpta.org, and I can answer any questions you have, and I can also help you find your local leadership to help you get those questions close to home.
That's awesome. And do we have membership ideas online?
We do. We
Okay.
have a lot of resources. We have ideas for campaigns, events you can do. We also have Canva templates that you can just click on and download and customize.
Also, everything's done.
Yes.
I don't have to be creative.
And we need to add more. We're planning
Okay.
to add more. So if you don't like what you have, you can. There'll be more to see. And if you have a suggestion for an idea, we'd be happy to make it. We even have a graphic designer on staff, and she is amazingly talented. And if we need something, we can see if something can be made to help with even more ideas.
God, you're doing amazing things, Andrea. Thanks for volunteering and doing what you do. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, we couldn't do it with everyone here, and
Takes a team, doesn't it?
it does.
It does take a team, and we're all working together for these kids to... An army of parents and volunteers across the state to make a difference.
Absolutely. In fact, I think we are the largest child advocacy organization in Utah.
We are, for 100 years.
Yes.
We've been around for 100 years.
That's crazy. And that we are the largest, and we're supported by the largest, not one of the largest in the nation.
Yes.
And
They're like 128 years or something, 129 years or something.
yeah, we'll
A
get
long
there.
time.
Long time. We'll get there. But
Yes.
yes, we're doing great things. And so
Yes.
membership is crucial. Mm-hmm. It is totally crucial. So we got to keep pushing membership and making sure.
Absolutely. We are membership based, but we're advocacy focused.
Okay.
But we
Oh, I
can't-
love that.
Yes. But we can't do the advocacy if we don't have the membership.
The membership. Because, yeah, if only one of us goes up to the Capitol, we're not very powerful. But if 70,000 of us go up, 100,000, because we're getting
Yes.
100,000,
Absolutely.
then we are quite powerful.
Yes, those legislators, they need to see some power behind what we need.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Any more?
I think
Questions?
that's it.
Well, thank you. Hey, I also want to do a big shout out to our Director of Communications, Mike Williams, who is producing our shows for us. He's behind the scenes, so thank you, Mike, for what you're doing as he waves at us. So thanks for joining us today, Andrea. It was great to talk to you, and thanks for what you're doing for membership. And let's keep pushing membership this year.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right,
Okay.
everybody invite 3 people to join PTA. Now let's
Yeah.
I say go for 10
invite 10 people.
this month.
If you do it, post it on Facebook.
Yes. Oh, that we should mention, if you're still recording, if you're just celebrating 100 years, we want to hear about it.
Oh, I like that.
You can email centennial@utahpta.org, and we want to see pictures of your celebration. We want to hear what you did, and if we might even share it on social media or
You
share
tag
it
us
at
on your
convention.
Facebook page, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, tag Utah PTA. I think that's great.
absolutely. We want to know what you're doing.
Because it takes all of us to make a difference. So thanks for what you're doing.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you later.
Okay, thanks.